Hold up, Jose.
All right, Jose, what did you think about this win, third round?
You know, honestly, we played as a team. We played as a family. You know, they were playing kind of bad, but I don't only want to thank Jesus, but I want to thank God too, and I appreciate y'all's help.
Shown that we deserve to be a state championship team and play two really good teams in the Final Four and finals and just push through and play great and win a title.
Pelham is ranked #1 in 6A soccer, but the Panthers know this. They've lost the last 2 years in the semifinals, so they're taking nothing for granted. They'll play Gaffney Friday morning at 11.
Champ Coleman hooking up with Pelham, and the Panthers came to party in this one. First half, check out Braxton Jeffcoat. Long range on the free kick. Pelham led it 1-0 at recess, and in the second half, the kids in pink just keep on coming. Off the beautiful cross, Jose Jimenez would seal the deal. There's a new sheriff in town. Pelham wins the 6A state title 2-0.
Being involved in some sort of athletic, some kind of sport has always been a part of my life. When my parents decided to just let me decide what I wanted to play, and at that point, soccer was the sport that I played. I didn't play any other things. I was fully dedicated to just soccer. I'm always a team player, and I'm always an overachiever, so I wanted to do whatever I could to help the team out, whether it be me risking further injury. I'd always want to help the team out, which I guess is kind of selfish, because if I got hurt worse later on and kept me out longer, it would be my fault, and I would not be helping the team out.
I would say the biggest challenges for us that year were the depth. If a player went down, we didn't really have the subs we needed.
In 2016, that was my 6th concussion. The first one was in 7th grade from football. The second one was 2 weeks later in 7th grade from football. So 2 pretty close together. In that soccer season, which was a few months later of that same year, so I ended up getting 3 in one school year, which probably isn't the best. I guess you could say it was almost inevitable because I was being so reckless and everything with my head. That one was probably my worst one because I was on complete just brain rest. I couldn't look at screens for long periods of time, which was more than 10 minutes. I couldn't interpret things, so I couldn't really read and ask questions in my head. I couldn't take tests in school. I couldn't take quizzes in school. I was on a complete rest for about 4 to 6 weeks and couldn't do much. And then the last one in 2016, that one was just a collision I had in soccer with some guy. And also my coach told me to never hit the ball with my head ever again. Bro, I already know what's happening. What's happening, man? I think a lot slower. Like, that's a big thing. Like, I remember back in the day, I could sit there and I could sit and read a question from a book or not a book. I could sit and read a question on a test or something like that, and I could understand it right away. But now I realize whenever I'm taking a test or something, I have to sit there and like actually read it multiple times to comprehend it and break it down. I'll circle like keywords and stuff so I know what I'm actually being asked. I know I'll have health problems eventually, but I'm just going to live my life the best I can until I cross that bridge. I would say one of the biggest takeaways I've had from soccer is definitely the ability to be able to work in teams. Because right now in my field of study, I'm always working in teams. And I would say that without soccer, I wouldn't really know how to, because I would kind of either get maybe frustrated at somebody for not pulling their weight in something, but because of soccer, I realized you can't always be perfect, or you can't always be doing the best work. There will be mistakes and there will be conflict and stuff, but communicating with your team in any kind of team, you need some kind of like social skills and some kind of like communication and leadership skills. And I would feel that I got that from soccer. I wouldn't change any of the decisions I made because I've definitely built a lot of skills and a lot of friendships and stuff that I wouldn't trade for the world. I'm not scared of the future because I know it's the price you pay for the success of any venture in life.